Yeah.
Alrighty, so Craft, you had some attacks at the end of last turn from rage attacks. I believe you hadn't taken. Would you like to
Yeah,
potentially switch them to a different target?
I have 2 rage attacks, 1 dodge, and this fucker is in full defensive, I think.
Yes. You can. I'll let you switch if you succeed the willpower roll or spend the willpower.
Guess you're just spending up into willpower because we've got at least one of these.
You can tell that you're doing really bad because I am giving you lots of generosity.
Yeah, I'm spending willpower.
Okay? Gonna switch to the damaged one.
Yeah,
I
mean, I
believe
have
its
kind of roleplay,
fortitude
but-
is still up because it's still the same turn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fuck.
But hey, you might get through. Go nuts. It's fucking close. It is so fucking close.
So 3 successes on both attacks. It doesn't have any dodge.
Of course, I do.
Fuck no. These things dodge. Bitch, please.
Okay, so claws is strength plus what?
Plus
Plus
one, I
one.
think.
It's +1.
Strength plus 1.
Jackalor,
Uh,
according to Epic, you're gonna become the Abominable Vost.
Fuck you, Epic.
Yeah, I don't need to roll for that, I think, but I will anyway. That
Yeah.
one might get through. Okay, let's see. Nope, both just bounce off. You dig more furrows into its skin, but it doesn't really penetrate.
God fucking damn it.
So, next turn. Well, they might have commands not to hinder each other. And that is all well and good. So these two are gonna continue moving up and smashing at you. The ghouls are gonna continue gathering there. Nyaxi.
Wait, I can spend 2 rage, I think.
How much do you have left? And what's your
3.
rate?
My rating is also 3, so I can spend 2 because half round up.
Yes. I think you might have spent like 3 at one point instead of 2.
Huh.
But it doesn't matter. We're still learning the rules. So just don't sweat it. If that was the case, then it's not important.
Yeah, sure, 2 for dodges and the willpower to use my main action so I can try to escape.
Okay. You are trying to jump straight up or scramble out a awkward hole in the roof, so you do have claws to help, so we're gonna call it a strength athletics at 7. You want 3 successes, not have any bits they can snap at sticking out.
Okay, let's see,
Also, those of you who are hurt, give me a stamina survival at 8 if it's all lethal. Okay, we'll
Sure, I
go
will
through
do
it
that first turn.
this way. Which of you are hurt?
I am.
Okay, do you have any bashing damage?
I think it's just lethal.
Okay, then you can roll stamina survival at 8 to heal 1 point of that automatically this turn, because werewolves regenerate.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Yeah.
These ones, man.
Yep. Slaves are gathering. Small child too. You know, it has commands, but wars are dangerous for a reason, because commands like dominate and animalism, the frenzied mind doesn't care. It's gonna split 7 ways on the big one. And it's gonna pop potents. And actually, yeah, Fortitude as well, cause fuck it. Woo! Spring break!
Oh my goodness. If that actually manages to take down the big one, then despite the loss of Jackalor, this may not have been a total loss.
So, they started fighting each other, so we claimed this. Are you fucking kidding me? You went in there, you lost a packmate, and you didn't even kill one of them yourselves.
Yeah.
Minus all the
Internally,
moves
it's
again.
not a total loss because their big hitter's dead, but it's still a loss. Don't get me wrong.
It's a massive loss.
So, Alcazred.
Rank 3 Maru is a massive loss for the nation.
Yep.
Alcazred, what do?
Yak is before me though.
He already declared he's gonna be spending rage on dodging and then trying to get the fuck out through the hole in the roof.
Well, do I have any guns? I don't think I do.
No, and your
Probably
clothing is
car if I
shredded
had
as
them.
well at this point, since you shifted to Krynos.
Yeah, so if I had any, they would probably be in my car.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's wrong.
You could just wait a turn to attack it once it's done its actions and then leave.
I
Yeah,
mean, you
one-
could stay and fight, maybe, if the small child 2 does its job right and kills the big one.
Okay, can I do this?
Fucking mess.
I'm gonna spend rage, and I'm gonna go for it to see like how well the small thing does attacking the bigger thing, and if it fucks up, I'm running.
You can't really do
Otherwise,
ifs.
I'm attacking now.
You have to decide in the split second decision, I'm doing this. You have to commit to something.
Well, let's attack the big one once, and then run.
You do know that that means that your action will happen after they have taken their normal actions.
Yeah.
You're risking a horrible maimed death here. Because they've already declared that they're going nuts.
So they're just attacking anything and everything at this point. That is enemy.
I think we discussed the gifts they each have in Session 0 Epic. So, they are listed on the YouTubes. But we went over what each character has there, more or less. Alcazred wasn't finished then, but everyone else we went through. So, Choicecraft, you could stay. This might all turn out great.
Lol, no.
It still might. It might all be worth it. There's only like 12 Schlachta in here, I've counted.
Lol, no.
If I had some more rage, maybe, but no. So, 3 rage on dodging, and
Climb.
GTFO.
Okay. Jackalor, I assume your bowels slowly deflate.
You're having way too much fun with that.
I'm sorry. Jackalor was
Not.
hyped up to be this game-breaking monster that will fuck my plots, and then he goes splat by walking into the worst place I set up for you. Like literally, even positioning wise.
I wasn't planning on going in there.
Even positioning wise, this was probably the worst corner. Maybe
Yeah.
this one would have been slightly worse, but not by much.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely did not want to fall in here. Like, if we had found this, we'd have tried to lure with the big one out and then I'd kill it, but no, fucking go in there? Like, no, that's not what I wanted.
Epic, I think, is saying that I'm being extremely generous by giving you ways you can survive.
Oh, you are. Oh, definitely.
Okay, so, Aru, what do?
I think I'm gonna burn 2 rage on actually I'm going to get out as well, and I don't think I need to burn rage at all because I'm going first,
Okay.
and I have the ability to just climb 2, 3, 4, and out the window because I can just walk on walls.
Yeah, do you have to roll if you're walking on a ceiling? Cause the
Only if I try and do something like punch someone.
okay, then no, then you're fine. You're able to just go out. Okay, Alcazred. I think I said difficulty 7 on strength athletics, so give me the roll. With all your glorious form bonuses and such.
Difficulty 7.
Yes, indeed. You want 3. Otherwise, something might take a swipe at you.
Power?
You are already spending willpower to snap out of the frenzy here, I think.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Well, there's 3 successes you needed.
You're out. Well, Nyaxi. Actually, let's see how many of these potent things hit first.
Okay.
Because I think that's an important thing. That might matter. Okay, that's a total of 6 attacks, 5 of which hit. Okay, Jackalor, do you want to do the honors?
What?
So,
Roll damage?
damage rolls. Yes, its potency is active, so essentially a strength rating of 6 plus 2 from a bone sword. And I'm gonna need that 5 times.
Doesn't he actually have 2 dodges, or did he not spend any rage?
No, the small child 2 is attacking the big one.
Oh,
Oh my fucking god, these rolls are shit.
I don't think the big one's activated.
These rolls are shit.
Has activated
He hasn't.
fortitude though.
He didn't realize that this was gonna happen. This is
I mean,
wrong.
he's still going to soak those.
That's more like it. That should be it, right? Yeah, that's 5.
Yeah.
5, yes. So I think that's a total of 10 soak dice. Okay,
LOL.
1 damage.
No, well, not 1 damage, 1 plus. Oh,
2.
yeah, for 2.
2. No, it's 2. Because, yeah. So 2, next one's for 3, that gets soaked, still a 2. Help me to keep track.
Yeah.
Next one's for 1, that gets soaked. Next one's for 2. That
So
gets
long.
soaked. And next one's for 6, that gets soaked.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, the other 2 are probably gonna restrain the hurt one until he chills the fuck out.
Did he even do damage?
He did, he got 2 points through, but he's
Like,
still in the
oh,
okay
no.
slot on the big one.
Yeah, I know. Oh my fucking god.
So,
This
mister, I
almost
can
have
one-shot the boss. How did that go for you?
I could have done it if I had one more turn, but no, I don't have one more turn.
Well, that's not
Exactly.
one-shotting anymore.
Yeah.
I need to at one shot. I need to activate 2 gifts.
True enough. So, Nyaxi, your climbing roll.
Yeah. Let's
You-
hope this goes.
Keep in mind you
This
do
doesn't
have
go,
some
no.
wound penalties.
Yeah, I already accounted.
Okay, good. Difficulty 7.
Oh god.
Okay, you're on
Okay,
the
we're
roof,
getting there.
scrambling over the wall. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. The shadow is just washing across the street as the sun is setting right fucking now. What do?
Go, run to the car, go.
You two get away. I'm better at hiding than you. I can make sure that I can try and I can keep an eye on how things are going here. I'll alert you if anything bad happens.
That's a bad
So we
idea.
just run, I suppose.
I think he shifted that flaw out. He just has crowds and what else? Gullible. Yes, social ones. So you are staying behind, Aru?
No,
Yeah, if the night's coming, then that's when my stealth actually starts to hit into high gear.
Oh my fucking god.
don't
What the fuck are
say,
you doing?
dude. Do you saw how many monsters there were inside? You think they're gonna be vampires inside too, and they're gonna be very strong if they can make these things.
Oh shit, that was openly. Yeah, Arman, you know for a fact, you just know there are things in there that will fucking see through that bullshit easily. Run!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll leave then.
Then again, you're curious about what they're gonna say
Yeah.
and do now!
I was expecting that one.
Roll for that at 5, since this is such an obvious danger, I'm gonna debuff it for you. I'm not gonna fuck you with that when it's clear that it's stupid as fuck.
Yeah. Okay, getting out.
So who's
Okay,
driving?
I'm driving.
Alcazred?
Yep. And I'm going to.
Mhm. And I'm gonna shift into Hamid form once we get to the car.
Yeah. Once we
Yeah,
get to the
me
car.
too.
Do we need to roll for that?
No, you can just shift. Do you have extra clothing in the back? Or in the trunk or wherever?
I mean, doesn't matter.
Assume he would.
Yeah, probably yes, but. Can they go
Okay,
Is there a problem being shirtless?
give
You
me
think they're
a
gonna
wits
stop like
alertness.
cops?
Give me a wits alertness. You know, 2 naked dudes and what seems, from the picture at least, like a teenage girl riding around naked around
She's
the
not a
city
teenage girl,
as
she's
the
like
night
20
is.
plus at this point, okay? No.
Werewolves
She's not
are
a
in
teenage
excellent
girl.
health. They don't age as quickly.
They usually live to like what's the maximum age? 150, 200.
Yes, pretty much. So
Yeah,
they,
she's not gonna look like a teenage girl. No.
close enough. I need a wits alertness roll to see if you were careful enough to bring extra clothes and think ahead.
Difficult. To
Okay.
say.
6.
Just one or all of us?
Just
Oh, for
crap,
fuck's sake!
because it's his car, and he's
And crap.
responsible for crap like that. No,
Just you can just hide and you can just hide. It's fine. God, he can sit.
One of us
next
has to drive the car. Remember?
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive. I'm said Nyaxi can hide. I'm the driving
Craft.
dude.
I'm gonna need a wits drive at 6 to avoid unpleasant entanglements.
For fuck's sake! Can I spend the willpower? To
Yes.
Fuck this bullshit.
You can't spend a willpower, and you need to think about how you're gonna fucking report this, because I don't even know how much wisdom you just lost.
I mean, accidentally fell in. That's dude, that's
Yes,
yeah,
but
that's
going
that's
over the
amazing.
roof, not sending the scout in separately. I mean, if you explain it about right, it doesn't sound horrid bad, but someone's
But
gonna
really
have to roll to
expression?
explain.
Yeah, charisma expression. Anyways, difficulty for driving.
Wits drive is at 6. You're just trying to drive
Okay.
normally and avoid attracting attention.
Okay. And I'm spending a willpower. I'll just have that. Good.
Mm-hmm.
2 successes.
Okay. You know,
What?
you see one of the beat cops give you like a frowny look. You're not stopped, you're not interfered with, he's just like, huh?
And then we'll pass, and you can't double check.
Yep, exactly.
Doesn't fucking matter. I have persuasion. I can tell him whatever the fuck I want, and he's gonna believe me.
You can
Except
try
that
and tell 'em whatever
Aruman
you want.
already assumed that the police are ghouls at one point, or said out of character anyway.
I said that. I don't care.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that was him out of character.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. Then that
Besides-
was you.
Yeah, besides, it's probably best if we avoid anything that has to do with the police.
Okay. You arrive at the home. Jackalor stalks by moonlight is dead.
No.
You are without an alpha now. Who is gonna be the next leader? Who will claim the mantle?
It's clear that we don't have enough firepower to fight them, so I think honestly that it's probably better if I take the lead, at least for right now. We clearly don't have the strength to fight them as it stands.
Motherfucker, there are a shit ton of vampires. What the fuck is wrong with this city? God.
Well, you were warned that something evil had infested here where it was normal before. Clearly you found its lair. That's a victory. You scouted it out in force. It can't be easily defeated. You found out that much.
Yeah, I think the term "kill it with fire" starts to apply now.
Like, nuke the building, God. We just plant some bombs in there and then just, like, on the rooftop.
I think some arson for fun and profit is more what we're looking at.
By the way, Kenny?
Yeah, he's dead.
No, he's still strapped to this table here, slowly being turned into another Schlachta.
Fuck.
Mother of a whore.
Yeah.
What is the can?
This whole thing planned after you somehow got to him. I can't.
I mean, Kenny never survived, so we already knew this.
I mean, yes, you're probably gonna kill him while assaulting this place at a future date. Okay, so,
You know, this wouldn't have happened if you didn't have that gift, you know, Ahra.
If I had what gift?
If you didn't have that gift that allowed you to find where he was.
you homed in on the actual dude that actually took him in this case.
Wow.
Like, holy crap, if you had gone to the police, that was another thing that... Well, you can still potentially do that. There's threads you can yank on to find a different part to pick away at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so at least know it's not evil werewolves, because evil werewolves don't make those kind of creatures, right? That's not funny.
Yeah.
It might be for
The
more.
Schlachta ones might, actually. They just put a Fomor into a mortal's body and it mutates.
Yeah, I don't think the paused are something that you can get very easily at all.
But the Schlachta, then.
Okay, so
That bane
Aru is apparently gonna be in charge. So, Jackalor.
Roll glasses.
Yes, I need your Gnosis rating at 9.
At 9? Shit.
Unfortunately.
What happens if he succeeds?
He dies peacefully.
Then they can't use him. Yeah.
And if he fails, still
Okay,
die.
your eyes snap open. Your veins are burning with agony. It feels like every bone in your body is breaking. And you're just screaming and screaming as you're strapped to a table trying to break free. It's not working. Oh gods, they used silver. They can't. It burns. And it feels like you're just being ripped apart from the inside. It feels like an eternity before you finally die. But hey, they didn't succeed in turning you.
Yay.
At least he died. They don't retain any memories though, or Schlachta.
I mean, they would take out those parts of his brain in the process of changing him.
Yeah. It's a mesh of just some horrible creature that's not intelligent at all.
I mean, they can leave the brain in, they just generally don't. They leave the bits that
Yeah,
they
they
want to. So, gentlemen, I honestly thought you were gonna get fucked there, and as a supreme act of generosity, I will give you a destiny point. So you have a get out of jail free card for getting the fuck out if ever this goes this horribly wrong again. Don't count on getting more than one.
Yeah.
We're not counting on getting any.
Oh, that was fun. Let me just ceremoniously delete Stalks by Moonlight from this territory here.
Jesus Christ.
All right. So first things first. How much explosives or fire causing things can do you think Craft can get?
I mean, the Sept has some, probably.
No, they
It's not really. At most, they use like Molotovs.
But
For
they
the
have
simple
contacts
reason
with
that it's a Wendigo / Uctina Sept and not a Glasswalker one.
fucking victims.
Epic saying that with
do I have
this thing, I have basically given out 2 Destiny points because apparently you're supposed to die there.
I think you've broken the your standard players, if that's what he's saying.
Honestly, every one of you that has a wisdom rating, take down 1 permanent point and set your temp to, let's say, 6 for now. Because that was a horrible fuck up. Glory, you might redeem that later, so I'm not gonna take down a permanent point just yet. Either way, it would be like 1 or 2 temp points of loss, so I'm giving you some leeway there, but with this, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Which means that some of you can no longer get new rank 3 gifts.
Yeah.
So, you do each get 5 experience points, and, well, the question is, how long do you spend to recover? You can essentially get 1 willpower point per day, and 1 rage point for each time you look at the moon the first time in the night.
Yeah, I don't think we've actually picked up a rage point from the moon this night.
You did. I mentioned that you saw the moon, but you were full when you started, so
Fair enough.
Yeah.
that one just got wasted.
Mm-hmm.
So you're probably gonna have to spend at least a day until they bring someone up, with orders to be very, very careful and pick up whatever you can. Just wear it down like a wolf pack from the edges.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because, you know, this is a defeat that's noticeable to the set.
Yeah. Definitely. Who's missing the most willpower? I'm down 2. How many are you down, Craft?
4.
You
Actually,
are generally also
Only 2.
almost or out of rage, so I think taking something like 3 nights?
yeah, 3 nights is probably not the worst idea.
Of course, the vampires that... There's gonna be people yanking on strings and gathering information from this, but...
That was going to happen once we started shaking things up anyways.
Like, at this point, the Zamitsi knows to gather every fucking bit of silver he can and fucking move.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, he already...
it's
He
like...
probably knows how powerful the city is anyways.
He knows,
generally.
and that would attract attention to his area anyway, and this was like, holy fuck, werewolves during the day with no fucking prior warning whatsoever. Holy shit, that was close.
Yeah.
If you had busted through the right wall, you could have killed him then and there. There would be Bishop.
Yeah.
Like if we
Yeah,
had
it would
gone
have been
from the
sunlight on a
left side-
vampire.
Left side, we could have probably killed them all in their sleep, but we didn't went to the roof at the wrong place and just.
Yeah.
With the angle of the sunlight, since it was setting, if you busted in from the roof, the difficulty to soak would have been 1 dice, probably at something like 4 or 5. If you busted in through the wall on the right side, well, no, you would have had to bust straight through, more or less.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wouldn't have been a huge amount of sunlight. If they had fortitude, they would have been fine.
They
But
also have a sunward now, not that they'll be able to use it properly.
Using werewolf fetishes, non-Garou. Let's see.
I think they need a Gnosis rating.
That's how Garou use it. I'm trying to see if there's a rule. I'll think on this. They probably wouldn't use it, but I will look into this. Because
Can't wait for the one of them to...
if they're on a path of, like, it's about spirituality, and they have their path ratings, which they do deliberately cling to, like, maybe take that halved, rounded down as a potential Gnosis rating for the purposes of this.
Possibly.
Yeah, I'll think on it. I'll try and
Like, mages could probably use them, but vampires, they don't really have. Yeah.
oh my fucking god, Epic, you're absolutely right.
What?
Let me check the Zamitsi sheet, because the Zamitsi is not stupid, I think. This one has prepared... Oh yes, intelligence of 4.
Yeah. Did you do?
Okay. And he has an Auspex rating, which might lead him to the right thing. Oh yes, he fucking zeroed in on Kenny. He's torturing and questioning him now.
So it's a kind of kinfolk, right? Or
Well,
was it Wendigo?
he was a Wendigo kinfolk, but the Uktena kinfolk that Arman is connected with, they knew him. So there's a lot of kinfolk, especially the tribes that are friendlier with each other, might know each other. It's not like they all know each other, but each kinfolk might know 4 or 5 or 6 others. So a lot of them are now a threat.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's no way. Auspex 5, there's no way Kenny can keep his secrets.
Yeah.
That bites.
So, this hasn't exploded in the kinfolk way yet. That would be a separate defeat or success. But if that goes through, you might just lose an honor dot outright, because you kind of just zeroed in a horrible being right on the werewolf blooded.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, most of you are still alive!
Mm-hmm.
Oh my fucking god. I thought you might run into a random mark that would try to fuck with you. They walk into the Sabbat fucking base. Fucking staging round 3 was dozens of Schlachta and vampires just walk in, charge. Oh shit! Splat! Oh. And now we've seen what happens when a werewolf meets a Vozzed.
Pre-evolved.
Yes, but the smaller ones, they're made like from... They're not full-sized ones, they're like 6 to 8 people each. The big ones are like 25-30, probably. Well, slightly bigger than the ones given in the Zamitsi clan book. I kind of adjusted and altered. Because a voice should always be an individual thing, really. any closing thoughts? Anything you wish to buy with experience?
Oh,
Jesus.
This went
So
fucking
fucking
amazingly. You could buy an
Yep.
extra point of rage, Nyaxi.
maybe.
Or some extra fighty stuff.
You know, can I get another expression?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna save the XP.
I feel like I need an extra expression. Could I get an extra expression?
An extra expression. Yeah, this is gonna be a shorter campaign, so I'm not gonna necessarily enforce that the rules about needing to exercise something thoroughly before you can. Keegan, it's okay. It's okay, you don't need to be triggered. It's okay if Epic is a rude. But yeah, you can buy a dot of expression if you want one.
Oh, is Epic still going on like a broken record?
Not really, but Keegan was like, you know, you're rude, Epic's how am I rude, blah blah blah. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, I think
It's
it
a
will
mess
take a
all
rage.
around.
But
Coyote thinks that that was not very cunning, and
Yeah.
he feels distant because, well, you lost a chunk of your collective connection to him, and he's grieving for your lost packmate.
They're also breathing. They aren't very happy.
So, anything else you wish to buy?
maybe a second dot in stealth.
You may, sure. Stealthy things were done. Close enough, anyway. I mean, while you were on the roof, you tried. Holy crap. If you had waited until the night had come, a lot of that
Isn't it
might have
all-
been elsewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, if we hadn't retconned that, we wouldn't have found them.
You would have found them later in the night once they had moved out.
Yeah, I guess.
Essentially, Kenny was trying to be as unnoticeable as possible because the creature had already started altering him. He didn't want that to continue.
I mean, they kidnapped a lot of people. How would they know that exactly that one is the King Falcor?
I rolled. This is tied to you being a danger to them. I rolled his Auspex rating for spontaneous insight. It has to be someone, and he, like, probably something triggered this, even if it's not obvious, based on intelligence occult roll. That in turn allowed him to roll Auspex, to put it together, and he figured he was able to home in on the guy he picked up recently. So, yeah, at that point, it's gonna take him a couple of days probably to get a good picture of information out of him, because Kenny's gonna try and resist, but Kenny's not gonna be able to resist.
Yeah.
Bye, Kenny.
Yeah, cue the obligatory South Park reference.
Oh my god, they killed Kenny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking we come back there sometime in the middle of the day and try and stealth in there. Either that or wait until everyone's already left and try and jump them if we actually want to try and fight in there again.
I mean, I'd suggest we actually go and wait nearby, watch as they leave, and then jump when some of them have left the place.
Yeah.
See, that should have been your go-to, Jackalore. Before charging in.
For one, my character had no way of knowing what was actually inside there.
Yes, that's exactly why the cautious approach was the go-to.
And he was going to go and do that. It just the way you put the going to the front door is a bad idea. I was planning to just. I was like, yeah, okay, we'll go some other way, not just bust. Oh shit, that we already went through there. Yeah.
I think that is mild alterations in wording from me to Aru to you building up until it sounded like it was an instant death to so much as peeking, when it was mostly a case of, yeah, don't actually go in whatever you do.
Yeah. I was just stopping them from going in, and you figured that the doorway was death, basically.
It kind of was. You ended up inside and it was death.
Yep. Inside was indeed death, but I think that what ended up happening was we associated death with the doorway and not with the building.
Yeah.
But that's what a gut feeling is.
There's like 700 XP spread over several vampires in there, plus the ghouls. It was a suicide mission to try and charge that in the face.
We'll get one dude as
The theory
reinforcement.
was, for me, was that if there was like one of the walls there, I could like lure it outside and then jump it from behind or something, while having both of my gifts active instead of just one of them.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ, Jackaloor, why?
Might have.
Why try and go for the kill, you greedy cunt? Why?
That's just what Jackaloor is, man.
And that is why you don't let Jackaloor lead. He might not be a betrayer this time, but he still somehow manages to fuck the party.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off so that I can start getting ready for the vampire game.
Yeah, good luck on that one.
Good luck. I
Yeah.
managed to
Yeah,
catch
probably need it.
fucking
Yeah,
one guy.
I'm gonna wrap it up here for the stream and video. Wonderful first session. Thank you guys.